The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand. Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Go, Barbara Pearl Protector!
Light it up!
Spirit Blade! Disappear!
Let's dance!
Pyroclastic surge!
Princess.
Hey! Could that be? Ether. Wait! She just blew your sister?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going...
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years, and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together, but I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a... That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Oh, well... First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What's that next thing? Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster, and now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well, come on, traveler. Let's go.
Swim with my blade. Rise with the sun.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel but although, where should we go next? If we... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. The Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
Rev the engines!
I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we...
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the right person.
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small. Then how do...
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the god...
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trade. One of the obligations of the Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee... But if you really are... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far...
But it's an armed...
That part is up to you. The Alcor is the...
Then there's no...
Try and stop me! Rev the engines! stop me!
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osai? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person, judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing. I guess that time...
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules, so you've got nothing to worry. Two, you can't take part if you've got a... You must. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But...
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this.
It's supplied by myself as...
Is there really such thing as a
When a vision bearer dies. As for whether this shell has...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual. Organizing the clash is my way. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't...
What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like it...
Phew.
Rev the engines!
All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see.
Full throttle! Try and stop me!
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned. Hello, are you...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then, the Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting. Nobody wants.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So,
Me? What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed.
but for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament.
Exactly.
This master of...
Famous. He's the founder of the. You probably. He's got to be to the Ling Shan clan.
Force dispersion.
It's a type of breed. For example, our.
One time, he sent a challenger
It sure is.
We're clearly.
There's a tuition.
Of course.
But here, recently though.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision.
Well, we have to.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're also...
you better believe it. From me? Obtaining... No. I know how that's... I've passed in most people's a vision.
You have so much self...
That's not important. I've also brought along... Of course, I also put... Ha! Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego... a pretty...
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter— Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're—
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated...
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually... Right, your registration. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the great—
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard—
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? All right, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us. Come on, let's go sign up.
I knew I wouldn't regret. So, what do you—
Impressive.
Well, I thought so. Come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like— You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was—
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the— We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seed. You may well be stronger than him. Very well.
All right, that's enough chit.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your...
Relax,
Okay, follow...
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Pretty good. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right! For a moment there, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine? I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can...
Ah, it's you! I myself...
maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered but given my stature, still, I'm sure...
Hey there!
He tried to use force to... His opponent was pretty... Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just... Don't even get me... I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So...
Oh, all right.
Thanks,
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over... In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
He's right. But in my case, I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battle. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you come with me.
Is this an answer from this world?
Rev the engines! Burn it down!
Instead.
Fine.
let the show begin.
Forth, make way. Rise with the sun!
Hey, not a bad haul.
Hip, hip. Hup. Huh. Hut. Hip.
Try and stop me!
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible. To think a human could wield, and not to mention your...
Hey, stop evaluating!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how... So then, might I be...
Aw, it's been a long journey, and honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence. However, I still wish to... Of course, I too shall... Now then, let's...
Go, Barbara, go!
A touch of frost.
Light it up!
From whence you came.
You control the elements without a vision. That means... Oh, pay no...
Swift and merciful.
I'll protect us.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you Please, save your thanks. The world is a truly...
You seem kind of...
I desire to know, and what influence... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are good in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to it. Ah, the time for your match.
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your... Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the crux. We've seen many exciting Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes...
Wow!
I'm sure, but today's As for our other combatant... Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the... Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do so?
We don't know when it was taken exact. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful... The culprit has only acted recently. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Submit for judgment.
Light it up!
Oh no!
A touch of frost.
Can't run from death.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I got careless.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
I got careless.
Burn it down!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and
no boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate this...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you... Dread. This could... I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's not...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not serious?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go...
I never would have guessed you could be so... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it! I'll risk a fight!
Let the show begin.
One with my blood.
Light of the blazing sun!
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No, no! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the god... Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asked? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fit...
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awake, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be... From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision...
I see. So you are also... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is...
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in
Kazuha!
It's just enough. All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time, and Captain Beidou was muttering. But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the fight. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a...
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win in a...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual In fact, the relentless rain and wind are all...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, in the meantime...
Paimon believes...
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. Humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.